dude obviously did not know how much of an ass he was going to look like on TV. You know what I'm saying? And like, if he was here, listen, Brendan, you asked the question. I want Brendan too. Like, Brendan, no disrespect, bro. We don't know you personally. We don't know you personally, but at the same time, you need to take your lumps right now, because what we saw, and there was no ifs, ands, or buts about it with the editing and all that stuff. Like, you said what you said, you acted the way you acted, and you need to answer for that. You know what I'm saying? And what we would like is to give you essentially an open forum to come on and say your piece. You know what I'm saying? Because right now it doesn't look good. So I feel like you need some type of an outlet to, you know, whether it's apologize, you know, explain yourself in a more detailed manner. I don't know what it is, but we welcome you on here, bro. We will give you the space for it. And will we hold your feet to the fire a little bit? Yeah, like I'm not gonna tell him.
Of course,
I'm gonna tell him everything that I said on today's podcast. I'm gonna say it to his face, and you know, I just hope he's ready for that.
Brendan, homie, I want you to come on the pod. We've never spoken before, but you need to speak on this. You are not gonna like come on here, shit talk and downplay the things that you did to my sis, and just be getting away with it. I do want to say at the same time, though, it kind of a part of me didn't even want to talk about this, and the reason I don't want to talk about it is because we've talked about in the past, when a lot of people go against a couple, it almost like
strengthens their bond.
Yeah, it strengthens the bond.
Yeah.
And I don't want to, because they also talked about, you know, we were in US Weekly and things like this. Like, this is the stuff that they kind of want to be talked about based on what I saw on the show.
This is the Bachelor world in 2021. I mean, this is like a microcosm of it. They came on for followers to be influencers after the fact, and
like it could have
80,000 plus followers you've lost, bro. And now Natasha's like skyrocketing with her followers. I mean, literally the antithesis, the opposite of what you wanted happened. Like that's karma. That's karma, Mike.
Yo, this is what we call Instagram Bonnie and Clyde. You know, that's what this is right here. But I think the follower stuff, they could have came on and been honest. They could have came on and been on. Brendan could have been like, look, I want the IG followers, you feel me? He could have been honest, been funny with it. But the part that gets me is that you dragged my girl.
Yeah, yeah. Like you dragged an innocent, beautiful person into your web of lies.
He dragged Pink Starburst.
Yeah, I mean, and like like of all the people, Natasha, she's like the sweetest soul, and it's just a shame how she was treated on such a public forum, and that's, you know, it's like you could tell tell by the reaction, and that's another thing. Is he apologizing now because after losing 80,000 followers? Like, though, just this is my perception based off of what I saw and based at the way he was talking. If he maybe loses 5,000 followers, does he have that same energy of putting up an apology, apologizing to Natasha, or does he stand strong with his convictions of what he was telling her on the show? You get what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, completely.
Like, is this a real, like, you know, I mean, this is the history of Bachelor Nation apologies, right? It's like, do you do it after the fact? Like after you get the backlash, or do you get in front of it?
Do you do it because it got so much attention?
Correct.
You're like, oh shit, it's not going nowhere. I got to apologize about it now. You know?
Yeah, exactly.
That's what it is right there.
And I mean, I want like that. Those are the types of things that I want to talk to Brendan about. I want to ask Brendan straight to his face, like, what were you thinking, bro? Like, did you come up with this plot? Like, what? Like, explain yourself. Like, try to make sense of this, because there's only one way we could look at this based on the way everything happened.